Alright, world of YouTube, Archie, stories, poems, lyrics. I'm doing something a little different today. I cannot name the place of the motel of where I stayed, but I'm going to get a quick shot over here, which I'm not supposed to be doing, but in 2010 I stayed at this room here, in this building at this motel. Over here is the set of woods I was talking about. Whoops. And I'm just doing a drive-by because I cannot record at the motel that I stayed at. I'm not using the name. I mean, if you find out, you find out, but I don't know, the manager don't want nothing to do with this. So this is missing for 31 years. The Taj Narbonne story. What I'm doing today is showing you the area of which Taj, I believe, is buried. And beyond this is not only, we have that club we just passed. You got some apartment unit condos over there, cul-de-sacs, all through this area. On my left, I'm going to show you, just keep to the right. On the left, we have a big, huge ball field and stuff like that. But all, I guess you can see, houses, cul-de-sacs that surround the woods of where I believe Taj is. And as you can, this is the side entrance of the woods, a big gully down there. More cul-de-sac houses. I mean, the point of what I'm doing today is giving you a view of where I stayed in that motel room, the building you saw, in 2010. Now, if it's even irrelevant to this story or whatnot, because I opened up the newspaper article back in 2011, and in 2010, I had 3 knocks on 3 doors in that room. And there is 3 doors in that room. There's one in the bathroom, one that I'll give another good shot at it afterwards. But a ghost experience happened in that room, and I just talked to the manager to see if I can get some things there. She told me the only ghost in the room is who the person makes the ghost, and pretty much she don't believe in that voodoo hoodoo. But I do. But the first knock happened at the first door. I'll have to show you it again, do a quick drive-by. I hope I can get it. I'm still showing you, and you're still seeing houses in the actual woods. And that over there is also a hiking trail. Over here, I'm going to swing over here for a quick second. Here is Naple Street, and there is 15 Naple Street, Taj's old house. And once again, we're going to go back over here, which I'll stop over there after. And there's the beginning of the woods. And more houses, and now I'm turning. And let me get this drive over as if I can, because like I said, I just got messed up on what I originally wanted to do. And back there, as you can see, more houses, but behind these houses are woods that are the woods that where I believe Taj is. And it kind of stinks how I got to do this because it messed me all up, but as you can see now, I've been taking all rights. And this is a huge circle. And I can honestly say that it probably is at least 1/4 of a mile of what them woods have in between all the cul-de-sacs and businesses. Down here, of course, you got Route 12. And we're going to be taking another right. And here we have all your businesses along this Route 12 area. And cul-de-sacs that lead into the center of the woods. I mean, you got your strip malls and everything. But I mean, anyways, you know, like I said, the 3 knocks I heard on them doors, you ain't gonna, nobody's gonna tell me different. No one's gonna, you can call me crazy. I mean, at the end of this story, I mean, you can, if nothing comes up, I mean, you can call me a crazy, whack job, whatever you want. I mean, but I know, and you can believe it or not, what I've dealt with in my past with this. I mean, it's serious, and it happened. So, I mean, trying to get this all in is what I want, and it's not really going my way today. With them 3 knocks on them doors. I mean, one night, like I said, I was in the bathroom. I goes to the door. I open it up. There's nobody there. Nobody there. Thought it would have been the manager. Like I said, the manager was giving me problems back then with a dog. And I thought they might have been knocking on the door trying to see if the dog barked to get me in trouble. Because they charge $10 a day for a pet. And yeah, I mean, all I had was a pug, and you know, you see him on my videos, and that dog ain't nothing. I don't care, whatever. You know, this is the beginning of the motel and everything, and we're now back to where I started over here at the Sunoco station. One big circle. Now, the second knock happened while me and my wife came home one day. All the kids were at school, and let's see if I can get another quick shot before I start here so I can get this done. But all the kids were at school, and the second knock was on the door that was by the bed. And let me see if I can get a quick shot in here so I can finish. And like I said, here's the motel room. I want to get this door over here. There's a door behind them bushes. And here's the woods again, centered out again, and moving on. But the what I want to say is that the second knock happened in the hallway there behind the bushes you seen there, and I mean, I'll run over here on this side for you while you get a chance to check it out. But there was a bed, and there's a second door, and it got knocked on there, and I ran out the bathroom door because the door didn't really fully open with the bed in the way. And like I say, I ran out that door, I ran down the back porch, I ran out around the building, and there was nobody there. Nobody pranking. You know, if there was somebody, I was gonna catch him. The third knock happened on the bathroom door, and that one was even just freaky, because my son, after that knock happened there, and I ran out the door, I was banging on the other doors across the hall, which is 2 other rooms and 3 other rooms than the one I was in. And after that episode, my son had to take a bath one night, and he would not let me shut the door, because recently he said to me of why is because of the simple fact that he he said someone was talking to him in the bathroom, so he got freaked out when I shut the door. My 2-year-old at the time was always getting in there, always getting in the bathtub with him and the other 2 and my other son, and making a mess, so I had to keep him out, and that's why I wanted to shut the door. But he flipped out and banged that door until I opened it, and I had to literally sit in a chair so the 2-year-old wouldn't get in there and make a mess until he was done with his shower. So I mean, after that, I mean, it's just been crazy with thoughts and theories and thinking and going over this story night after night so I can get it right. I mean, like I say, today kind of messed me up because I can't do what I originally want to do. But I mean, hopefully you get an idea of this traveling, because we just did a whole complete circle. Once again, I will turn up Naple Street up here to show you. And if it's anything to do with me being seen at the motel somehow, some way of Taj here, and maybe asking me for help, knocking on the door. And here we are at Naple Street that I just turned off. Give you a view of the original house. There's the original door once again, and I'm gonna stop here and just, I mean, if this has anything to do with you know, him banging on that door for help, it's you know, I'm trying to think of the right words to say because it's just so freaky. And they say things happen in threes, and that year, that happening, and you know, and to me, when things happen in threes, there's a triangle. And you know, if you got a pyramid, the Egyptians buried their dead in pyramids. A Ouija board supposedly brings back the dead. The thing you scroll across the board is pretty much a triangle. And my third thing that happened to me with the dead is that ghost experience at the Leominster Motor Inn. And like the other thing I wanted to say, what strange things happened in 2010 that I have recently found out. One thing I cannot say yet, but it has to do with the story. That's number one. Number two, I got an email from Taj's cousin, and she, of course, thanked me for what I've been doing, and that is number two. Number three, out of this whole ordeal. Oh, and Taj's cousin also, that I found out, when she created her YouTube page, it was back in 2010. And the third thing, of course, is me having a ghost experience over there, which them woods are, you know, straight right through. If you cut through all that centerpiece that we drove around in the circle, would lead right out to Naple Street, right into the woods where I believe Taj is. And like I say, it's hectic and crazy to have this, you know, to even think that happened to me in 2010. And like I just said a minute ago, the manager there said, you know, she got all offended when I started talking about, oh, I think I had a ghost experience in your room, and she told me no taping of the building or no taping pictures, whatever. I gave you a little shot of the building. I'm hoping that's enough, because I wanted to stand in front of there and do it, but, you know, I got in trouble, but whatever. I mean, it's not like I'm there harassing them. I'm trying to find somebody, and I just want to show people where I stayed and where them woods are just, you know, straight right in to where I believe, and where I opened up that article in 2011 said Naple Street Woods. And I said it before, there was nothing there afterwards saying Naple Street Woods, so why would that come up? It, believe it or not, freaked me out. And I just can't keep saying it, because it's just, I said it once, I said it twice, I said it 3 times here, and it's just, the more and more I go over it, the more and more things that come into this story that I go over, and, you know, something's got to be there. In my next video, I'm going to be bringing you into the woods of the beginning and show you, you know, a little piece of where I believe Taj is, how to get in there. I won't get in trouble for this one, but and then I guess after that I'm going to be doing an outtake of the whole enchilada of what I've done. I will give you the Leominster Police Department if you think you can help Detective Abishon. He's got an extension I can give, and you can call him, and if there's any organization can help him, you know, in these 2 sets of woods, which is Christine Street. The next segment, what I show you, will be the woods I think. And I think in this story, these 2 places, I definitely think, you know, with my experiment on this travel and this journey, I think Clarence Dean would have taken him, just for the simple fact that to get it done, and not to, drag through the back roads where I showed you, or drag him way down here to Christine Street. I mean, it could have happened. Don't get me wrong, Detective Avachon knows more than me, but I would think he wanted the fast way out. The guy had smarts, but he had stupidness also, because he let himself get caught this far, but there's still no body to be found. I mean, until then, we'll go to the next set of woods, show you how to get in there. Maybe we'll get some help. I'll give you like I said, the police department number, the extension you need to call if you think you can maybe even help or disfigure this case and make it look good. Other than that, until next round, this is Archie. We'll see you then. Bye.